Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports. Just came back from the gym and I'm ready to go right into today's Newcastle episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, excited to record these, man. Last episodes have had a few technical issues. I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully now we can go back to normal timing of the episodes and everything like that. So sorry about all the issues that we've had in the past. Now we shouldn't have any of those left. So just so you guys know, I am trying my best to get them out on time and all that good stuff. But talking about Newcastle, yes, they won their game against Sheffield. 3-0 victory for Newcastle United. And Alon Sama-Maximin has scored. Sama-Maximin has scored. Joelinton has scored. And the third one I actually can't remember. I'm just genuinely happy to see Newcastle succeed. I think Biscuit is very happy about that one as well. It's been great to watch them do well. Sama-Maximin, if Newcastle doesn't get a takeover, I can easily see him go somewhere else. Because he's a very, very top quality player who just needs to improve his end product. If he finds that, if he breaks through and improves himself, I can easily see Sama-Maximin become an absolute beast on the football pitch in the future. Right now, he's showing a lot of promise. He's still quite young, so let's see what happens with him. But guys, in our career mode, Newcastle is doing even better than in real life. 41 points, 1 point behind Liverpool right now. But again, as I mentioned many times, let's not get our hopes up. I don't have any hope of winning the title. I only hope for top 6, and top 4 would be a dream come true, because first season we missed out on Europa League qualification. Second season straight away skipping Europa League and going into the Champions League would be massive. And we have built a very good looking team right now, with the only issue being that Fabian Schär has been injured lately, but I think now he is back. Yes, he is back. He's not fit enough though to play this in this next game, so we're gonna play Salisu. I kind of like Salisu more than Godfrey, but then Godfrey has more pace. Salisu is the more physical player, so I'm going to put in Salisu into the squad for this game against Bournemouth coming up. But hey, if you guys are enjoying the Newcastle United career mode and you want to see it continue being uploaded on the channel and see more seasons of this, make sure to smash that like button on this video. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I have 2 spoons in here. Alright, let's move on into the episode. Bournemouth coming up next. As you guys know, we are very close to the January transfer window. And as I told you, if we do get into the January transfer window and we are in the top 6, our financial takeover allows us to get another 100 million added into the budget, which is gonna be clutch. I cannot wait for it. So we will try our best to get things rolling right here. Obviously, the fact that we could drop out of the top 6 is a bit silly at this point. We would have to lose both games, and every single team below us would have to win every single game for us to drop down into the 7th position. So it's a good position to be in. We're doing quite all right at the moment. And in terms of big games coming up, we don't really have anything huge here. We have Bournemouth coming up. We have Preston, which is an interesting one that they have made it into the Premier League. And then we have Everton coming up as well. So 3 games in the Premier League that we will have to play. Bournemouth away, I'm not interested in. As you guys know, when I get close to the transfer windows, I am very impatient. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. So we have this game coming up against Bournemouth right now, in which I don't really expect to do anything huge. But in terms of comments from the last episode, Caleb says change it to 5 because Shearer does not get play time. So he's talking about Shearer's son objective. So I will change it to 5. He has just scored one after half a season. So who knows how many goals he will get, because he's genuinely not getting enough play time. Pele has missed a penalty. Newcastle about to win this because of Enis Bardi. Are we actually pulling this off? Yes, we are. Come on, Newcastle. Come on, man. Liverpool have won 5-0, but hey, it's good to see that we can do well without me controlling the team. A lot of times, it hasn't been like that. Another loan offer for Everett right here, which I will once again accept. We have tried to let him go, but it didn't work out the first time. I'm only doing it to boost up his potential. That's the only reason, really, while we're letting Everett go. Preston coming up next. I think this game will have to be simmed with the reserves team because the main team can't really be too fit here. Yeah, The reserves team is going to step in here, and they will be playing this game. Now, Brahim is a bit tired. That's interesting to see. I don't really know what I could do here. I could potentially put in Everett. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is for now. So this is the team that's going to play against Preston. I'd be surprised if we lose. I'd be very surprised. But going into the fan objectives as we go into this game, Min Omar is on 16 out of 20. Ben Ratter is on 21 out of 30 as we just conceded. Sick. Like Father, Like Son is on 1 out of 5. The next Johnny is on 1 out of 10. And the prolific fullbacks is on 2 out of 10. Now we go back into the game right here in the simulation and it's 1-1. So the fan objectives are doing quite all right in certain instances, but some other ones we are really struggling. So we need to focus on Like Father, Like Son, the next Johnny and the prolific fullbacks. Those are big ones. And it seems like we are just getting a draw against Preston, which is quite disappointing considering how well we had just done against our last opponents, Bournemouth. So Preston has... interesting. Let me quickly see where Preston is in the league table. They are 19th. Bournemouth is 17th. Hey, you know what? GG's Preston. You've done well. Now, this game against Everton, we will play though, because Everton is considered a bigger side in the Premier League. So we are not going to be just skipping over that game. We're currently in that second position with 45 points. Liverpool on 46. Seems like they have lost their game, which is quite interesting to see. In terms of top scorers, Aguero has taken the mantle now. 19 goals. Hala is on 14. Ben Yedder is on 12. Ben Yedder used to be number 1. Now he isn't anymore. It seems like Aguero is completely dominating the Premier League at the moment with Manchester City. He's doing really well. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. Saint-Maximin and Bardi on 9 in the top 15 as well. Very nice to see. By the way, also, guys, in terms of my personal life, I've just said to myself, I only get to cut my hair or get a haircut once I actually feel healthy and fit again. So I've put myself to the test. I've gained weight during this quarantine. I haven't really paid too much attention to what I'm doing. So I am putting myself into a position of harming my looks, okay? I'm doing what Nep has done last year, I think. Nep did it last year or the year before. He said, like, he's only going to cut his hair when he's, like, losing a certain amount of weight. It's not about losing a certain amount of weight for me. It's more about just feeling healthy and fit again. So that is the goal that I've set for myself now. Season objectives for myself, basically. Let's see what happens there. But there's a comment right here, which is actually quite interesting. It is coming in from RG. And RG says, Johnny, take corners with your fullback so you can get more assists. So from now on, we're going to be putting our players onto the corners. Right corner, we're going to put Acuna so we can have in-swingers. And left corner, we're going to put Klosterman for the same exact reason. So that is what we're doing. Thank you very much, RG, for that suggestion. That is actually a very, very good suggestion. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Also, there's another comment coming in from Carme, and he says, the 100 million plan for Johnny. Keep Ramsdale for the rest of this season, as Donnarumma's contract is expiring and it would last you for the rest of the career. I suggest splashing out big and buying like 75 million centre-back like Upamecano or De Ligt. And with the rest of the money, you can sign Mateus Pereira and other exciting prospects. So, Donnarumma's contract is running out. Is that true? Let's see real quick. Antonio, no, not Antonio, not you. It's not you, man. He even plays for the same team. Ah, God, Gianluigi Donnarumma. That's the one that I'm looking for. So, his contract is genuinely running out, boys. 89 rated Donnarumma. I mean, if we're talking financial takeover from some of the richest people in the world, I guess we are talking a huge project that someone like Donnarumma would potentially join. I like the idea. That's a really good idea. I think in the past episodes as well, certain people had suggested Donnarumma on a pre-contract and keeping Ramsdale for this season as well. So shout out to everyone that has suggested that. I'm actually kind of keen on keeping Ramsdale for the season and then bringing in Donnarumma for free. Okay. Look at the issue that I'm having right now. Ben Yedder is very tired going into the Everton game. Greenwood is tired. Shearer is tired. Not a good situation to be in. It seems like our team, the squad depth is not looking too good. Even though we have 3 strikers, all 3 of them are down on stamina. It seems like stamina is an issue for all of them. Shearer 65, Greenwood 76, Ben Yedder 68. Yep, it's definitely an issue. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Almiron on top. And I'm going to bring on... Ooh, actually, not as easy as I thought. Even the wingers are all tired. I guess we're going to bring on Ömür down the right-hand side and sub him off later on. I guess that's the only option I have right now for this Everton game. Let's see if Almiron can score up top, or we just go with Ben Yedder for one half and then we bring on Ömür. I think that's what we can do. All right, guys, of course, I have to talk about the topic that it's out there. It is Liverpool against Everton. My team has played against Everton away from home, obviously without the fans. Everton took on a much more defensive play style because their own fans wouldn't be there in the stadium, edging them on to continue pushing, to continue trying to win. Because obviously, Everton fans don't just want a draw against Liverpool. They want to win. They want bragging rights. So Everton was allowed, without the fans in the stadium, to sit back, defend, and counter Liverpool as they have done really, really well. Even with the biggest chance of the game of them hitting the post and all of that craziness that happened in the game, at some point I genuinely thought, wow, we might actually lose here. So as a Liverpool fan, was I happy with the performance? No. Am I angry? No. Because for me, it was always going to be a game of... what's going to happen here? These guys haven't played football for 3 months. What do we actually expect? Like, what can we expect from these players? Because you can't tell me that not playing in a competitive game for 3 months doesn't affect your form and your ability for a little while. You need to get warmed up again. It's genuinely the same as if like you're playing. This is something that a comparison that I made on my Twitch stream. It's as if like you play against the AI on world-class difficulty for 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden you get thrown into FUT Champions and you play against top level players on the highest form. So it's just like, it's this thing of getting used to the whole thing again. So for me personally, I give Liverpool a pass for the fact that they didn't do as well. I see them doing better in the upcoming game. I definitely do. One question that I have to ask myself is, though, why did Mo Salah not play? And what's the situation on the injury on Robertson? Because Robertson and Trent are a massive part of what Liverpool can do on the pitch. So for me, I need to see both of them on the pitch. You could tell immediately as soon as Milner got injured, even when Milner was playing, that left-hand side was barely used because there's no attacking prowess there. And our midfielders, like Henderson, like Keita, like Wijnaldum, Fabinho, those guys, apart from Keita actually, like let's say Henderson, Fabinho and Wijnaldum, these guys are not really moving forward too much. They are the pressing engine of Liverpool. They are the ones that get the ball back and distribute it to the right back, to the left back, and get the team moving. They're not the ones that play that final pass into the back line. They just sadly aren't. So for Liverpool, without the fullbacks, it was just a very tough game. And, ooh, hold on. Saint-Maximin, unlucky. I thought it just generally from the starting lineup off, Minamino being a little bit more defensive, being a bit more of a player that loves to play a 1-2 and not really someone that loves to get in behind and get those shots in. It just seemed like it just wasn't Liverpool's day. It just couldn't be Liverpool's day. And Mo Salah not coming on was a weird one as well. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he's not fit. Maybe Klopp just didn't want to risk him, knowing that in a few days they have another game coming up. So he doesn't want him to get injured, which I totally understand. I would much rather have Mo Salah on the bench for one game than for him to be injured for the rest of the season. So I'm okay with that, if that's the explanation to the issue. But yeah, just generally, I'm not upset. I'm not upset about Liverpool. I'm accepting the fact that it's going to take a little bit of time until they are back at their top form again, and I expect them to do better in the next game. Ooh, this is bad. Fabian Schär back into the team. Can he have a big impact immediately? Yes, he can. Then he can also lose it. That's not what I want to see. Here comes Everton down the wing. Everton with Iwobi. Also, by the way, I loved how the Liverpool players were so aggressive against Richarlison on a constant basis. It was so fun to see, because if you guys didn't know, Richarlison in like an interview apparently said that Van Dijk isn't one of the top 5 defenders he played against. He was saying like Marquinhos, Thiago Silva and those guys are better than Van Dijk. So it seems like a couple of the Liverpool players have taken that to heart and just went ahead and clattered them a few times, which is something that I like seeing. Like, even if it happens against Liverpool players that talk nonsense in the media, even then, I like those types of things happening because I like that side of football as well. The aggressiveness, the banter, the revenge, you know, all of that. It just adds to the drama of the game. Oh, what's happening here? The man with no hands, Pickford, has missed the ball after the cross. So as I mentioned before the game started, Ben Yedder is now going on to the bench. Ömür is taking over his position. Let's see how that goes. Almiron up top. Haven't played like that ever, I think. Oh no, so Yunju, that was supposed to be for the... That was supposed to be for the man down the wing, man. Come on. Really? This is what happens now? Such a silly goal to concede. That pass, I mean, it's not Soyuncu's fault, genuinely. It's probably just the game deciding to pass it somewhere completely else. But man, I saw Saint-Maximin down the left-hand side and I just wanted to pass it over to him. It's so silly to concede like that. Just a very, very bad way of going down against your opponent. Saint-Maximin plays it. Bardi gets fouled. No foul given. Sick. Douglas Luiz, Calvin Phillips now on the run. Is Enis Bardi. Enis plays the ball through into the run of Almiron. Doesn't even happen. Gets stopped. This is going to be tough in the last few minutes here. Marconia expecting a run from Saint-Maximin. Finding that run right now. I see Ömür at the far side. Can he get this? Ömür! Oh my god, it was a great header as well. Pickford makes the save. I thought Ömür could get it done there, man. That would have been a goal contribution for him. Far post. That's offside anyways. Almiron now picks up the ball. Man, I should be in a striking position, is now somewhere completely else. That's a horrible pass for me again. Just making few mistakes with the passing play today. Wow. Everton making me struggle here. That's a great shot. And Ramsdale saves it in the 73rd. Theo Walcott with the chance. It's not looking good right now, guys. We are possibly not making it back into this game. Very, very possibly. That's a great ball by Ömür. Almiron. Go on, Almiron. Please, Almiron. Oh my, what a tackle. What a freaking tackle that is. Unreal scenes. Ömür struggling. Plays it back. Douglas Luiz in the center. We have Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips to Almiron. Almiron cuts back. Goes through. Still on the ball. Almiron still on it. And they somehow stop him. He did well enough to try and strengthen his way through, but it wasn't enough against this Everton side right now. And that just once again is another time of me, like, I like Almiron. I really do. Like, he made me like him this last season. This season, though, not as good. Not as good as I expected him to be. So, I need to see more. I need to see more. Otherwise, the 100 million will have to be spent on the attack. Oh, what a tackle that is. Come on. 87th. Here we go. This could be it, right? Come on, lads. Ömür making a great run. Ömür plays it inside. Douglas Luiz in the middle. There's Ömür again. What? What just happened? What the... Bro! What the hell just happened? Come on. Last attack. Last attack. Oh, come on now. Yes. Yes. Here we go. Enis Bardi. Enis Bardi on the finesse to freaking save us. I should have done better. I messed it up there, man. I got too excited. I was already thinking of the scenes when he scores that finesse shot. We have lost against Everton. I'm disappointed. First of all, the fact that Ben Yedder has such bad stamina is a big issue for us right now. He can't play in a tight schedule. Like, he can't play 2 games back to back. And also, the boys that come off the bench, Greenwood and such, also seem to have bad stamina. So this was not a good game. Not a good game for Fabian Schär to come back from his injury from. He was the best player on the pitch, though, so props to him. But overall, not enough chances, not enough goals. It's the 1st of January, and if we go into the league table, you will realize that Newcastle is now 4th, okay? I love it. We are in the top 6, and with that, Saudi Arabia money is coming in flying from the skies, and we now have the 100 million in the budget. We're ready to spend. And also, we have another manager role offer coming in from Frankfurt. I'm sorry, I love you guys, but it's not going to happen. You Scott Money report that we don't care about. And Soyuncu has just gotten injured for 4 months. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is a nightmare. Oh, it's a training injury. Sick. That's actually perfect because as you guys know, we don't accept training injuries on the 1st of the month. As you guys might remember, this is a glitch in FIFA. It is something that shouldn't be in the game. It's something that we've been complaining about for a long time. So training injuries that happen on the 1st of the month, we do not take them seriously. So he's going to be back from his injury, thankfully. So I'm very happy about that because that's just silly. The fact that EA still hasn't fixed this and we're in June. It's unreal. It's laughable. It's genuinely laughable. So now that we've fixed that issue, took a few minutes, but I fixed it. We are going to be looking at Donnarumma. As you guys remember, we want him to sign a pre-contract. Why can't we approach to sign though? Oh, because he's 21.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
Guys, Donnarumma is too young. You can only buy players on pre-contract who are like 23. Isn't that how it works? I don't think Donnarumma is going to work, my friends. I don't think it's going to work. I mean, that sucks. That really sucks. Now, I kind of got hyped about Donnarumma, but you guys didn't even think about the pre-contract issues, man. You can't get them if they are below the age of 23 on pre-contract, which is such a stupid thing, by the way. Why is that even in place? Is that a thing that's in real life as well? Like, is there something like you can't sign players on pre-contract if they're below the age of 23? It probably isn't. So what's the point? Why is this even a thing? That's maybe something that I need to tell EA as well. It's just silly to have something like that in place. But yeah, Donnarumma, sadly, he's not going to be an option for us, guys. It's yeah, that sucks. But in terms of players that I want to bring in, Depay was one that I wanted to bring in, but he recently joined Bayer Leverkusen, so that's not going to work out. Manolas costs 40 million. He would be a clutch defender who has terrible passing, though. I can be careful with the passing. I can look past it if he just does well defensively, you know? 29 years old. I think Manolas has been my option for a long time, so let's just do the right thing and bring in the players to improve the team. So, Manolas, I'm going for you, my man. So he goes for 40 mil. I'm going to offer exactly 40 mil and nothing more than that. So, let's see what happens. They want 61 million for him. That's too much, man. I'll offer you 50 and that's genuinely my last offer. I'm not spending more than 50 mil on Manolas. It's not happening. Okay, well, unlucky. I am going to end this negotiation. Manolas is not joining Newcastle United. As much as I wanted him, I'm not spending 61 million on a 29-year-old centre-back. It's not happening. All right, I'll try to get someone else. Now, this is a bit ambitious, okay? I don't know how well this is going to go, guys, but I'm going to try, okay? It's Hermoso. Mario Hermoso, 25 years old, centre-back from Atletico Madrid, who has a release clause of 90 million. That's a bit much, don't you think? That's a bit much. No, I'm definitely not paying the 90 million. Let's see what happens in this deal. I'm definitely not paying over 50 mil again. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to offer 40 mil again. Nah. 30 mil this time. I think I'm okay with 30 million with a 10% sell-on clause. Let's see what they say. They might just stand up and run away. Oh, 41. I can work with that. I can work with that. So 35 million possibly. Let's say 35.5. Come on. Come on, Simeone. Let him go. Let him join Newcastle United. Hermoso would actually be a solid player. That would be a great signing. Come on, Simeone. Let me get him. Let's say 38, okay? 38. I will pay 41 million if I have to, but I really want to pay less than I have to here. So, there we go. Come on. Let's go, man. He's not even an old player. It's actually a younger player coming into the team who is definitely better than Fabian Schär because he has pace, okay? He is more agile. He has more pace. He has a real face, which is great. 25 years old. Hermoso could possibly join Newcastle United right here. Let's make it happen. Obviously, he would be a crucial first team player. I think that is okay for everyone to know. In terms of contract length, we're going to go with a 5-year contract. He probably wants a 4-year Actually, he accepts the 5-year contract. That is very nice to see. I'm very pleased to see that. The Hermoso is accepting it. No release clause. He wants 36.5 million in his wages with 500k after 10 clean sheets. Again, as I always say this, good luck getting clean sheets, but I accept the 36,000 wages. Hermoso has now been made as a first signing of the January transfer window, and with that we are moving away from the slow defenders and we're moving towards talented players like Hermoso now joining into our team. Very, very happy with this signing. Didn't expect to find a signing like this at this price class, but we have managed to do so. And with that, Fabian Schär, it's time to go. I'm going to put him onto the transfer list. Fabian Schär can go because we do have Godfrey, we do have Salisu, and we have Mugasu as well, who's an extremely talented player who will bring into the team anytime soon. But Hermoso, take a look at these stats. He's going to play left centre-back, okay? So Yunju with the right foot, Hermoso with the left foot, 79 pace. That's amazing. 82 aggression, 82 interceptions, great acceleration, great sprint speed, good stamina, good strength, good reactions, good agility. So he's a centre-back that is actually going to be good on the ball, has good passing play, good defensive awareness, really good slide and stand tackle, and overall just extremely pleased to be able to say that we now have Hermoso playing alongside Soyuncu. I think that's a banging signing. With that, our defense is looking like the strongest part of our team. Alright guys, so since we saw Donnarumma and his contract running out, it brought me to the idea of potentially bringing in different players whose contracts are running out as well. So, since Donnarumma is not an option, how are we feeling about Memphis Depay? I mean, you could bring him in, play him as a left wing, move Saint-Maximin to the right-hand side, and put Almiron onto the bench, and Memphis Depay could cause some huge issues down that left-hand side. And on top of it, it would be a 5-star skiller. So, Memphis Depay left wing, Ben Yedder striker, Saint-Maximin on the right wing. I think that sounds like an amazing, amazing partnership. And this guy has everything you want. He has the acceleration, he has the sprint speed, he even has the strength, he has the vision, he has the composure, the shot power, the finishing. I am really interested. I'm very, very interested in bringing him into the team. He has the outside of the foot shot trait as well, because he has a 3-star weak foot that is very useful. High-low at work rates as well. I think we gotta bring in Depay, boys. I think we gotta bring him in. 65 million is where his value is set. 105k to 155k is what we will have to offer him in terms of wages. I am very much willing to do that. One pre-contract signing per season is allowed, so let's just do it. And look at him walking in. Memphis Depay is prepared, and he's immediately coming on with the demands, which I'm totally okay with. Depay, 4-year contract. Hell yeah, bro. Let's make it happen. Release clause, no release clause. And in terms of his wages, he wants a lot of money. Wow, my team was saying 100 to 155, and he only wants 64k. Hey, bro, I'm accepting that straight away. I'm okay with giving him 1.7 mil when he scores 15 goals. I'm totally fine with that. Memphis Depay is going to be a Newcastle player in the next season. A huge pre-contract signing has been made, and that means Depay, Ben Yedder, Saint-Maximin. What a pairing that is. 3 players that used to play in the Ligue 1. So quite interesting to see that happen now at Newcastle. And Memphis Depay at his 86 rating, potentially even higher rated next season. I am extremely excited to welcome him in the next season. So with that being said, Almiron, this is potentially your last season in the starting lineup, but I think Almiron is going to be an insane super sub because of his pace and because of his agility and dribbling and all of that. So he will definitely still play a big role in our club, so I'm happy with that. Now we are sat there with how many millions? 58 million. Still in the budget, boys. 58 million. Let's say 52. We can still spend big on a midfielder. That's the only position I see right now. We can still spend big on another midfielder. Do you want us to do that? Do you not want us to do that? I'm going to check through some options, but for that, I need to sit down. So I've looked through a list of players and I found the ones that I personally think would fit into the squad a lot. So let's get rid of that Manolas. These are the options that I have putting forward right now, guys. Federico Valverde would be a massive player to bring into the team, especially as a defensive presence. I think he would do great. But all in all, he's a great player who can do many things, not just defend but also move forward. High work rates. I think he would be clutch. And the reason why I'm interested in him is the fact that his contract is running out, so we could potentially bring him in with the budget that we do have. Renato Sanchez is an amazing player who I absolutely love, and I hated to see him not do well at Bayern Munich. And now at Lille, he was in the team of the season. He did an exceptional job, had a great season, a comeback season of him showing what he can do. He's still very young, and I do still see him become a beast of a football player. That's an option as well. Brozovic is one of the experienced options, someone that is an all-round great player. We could potentially get him into the team as well. He does have the long shot taker, the finesse shot trait as well. A player that can do basically anything with high defensive work rates. And then we also have another player with high defensive work rates, which is Thomas Partey. He is a very good defender, and that's probably the only thing he would do in the team. He wouldn't really move forward too much. Partey would be the player that just sits back and defends and lets the others do the speaking in terms of the attacking. So those are the options that I'm putting forward right now. I am scouting a bunch of these players, and I want to know who you guys would rather see in the team. Federico Valverde is potentially the highest rated option that we have. So just letting you guys know that. He's worth 42 million. There is, it says that I can offer. I can't even speak English. It says that I can offer. What is that? We might have to offer between 35 to 78 million to have a chance at this deal. I'm thinking what I need to do is for sure go into the squad hub right here. Go into the financial part. Take a look at, wait, someone's contract is running out? Oh, it's the undervalued players. Okay, good. So Sam Maximal right now 60 million, Soyuncu at 41, Ramsdale at 39. He's going up in value, which is nice to see. And Hermoso has just come in with 37 million. But one of the clear options that we want to get rid of right now is Fabian Schär. So if we can get the 16 million in for him, that means that we have a good chance of buying even Federico Valverde for this team. And I would probably drop Phillips. As sad as it sounds, Douglas Luiz has completely taken over that CDM position, and he's showing everything that I love to see in a CDM. So I am looking forward to potentially replacing Phillips in this case. So that's what's going to happen. And you guys have to help me out. Just let me know in the comments down below who you would be mostly interested in. Sadly, YouTube have taken away the ability to put up a poll in the top right corner. They have taken that away. I don't know why they have done that, but let me know in the comments down below. Federico Valverde, Renato Sanchez, Brozovic, or Thomas Partey. That is going to be the last signing of this transfer window, I reckon. But it could be a huge transfer window. I mean, we've already brought in an amazing centre-back and Depay for the next season. Now, we got to make the decision in the midfield. If we want to be winning titles, we have to improve everywhere. We're not allowed to have players below the rating of an 80. So, yeah, help me out in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, which is mostly us being in the transfer window, of course, because I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. So, yeah, I enjoyed myself, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. See you guys next time. Transfer window episode has begun and ended right here, and we still have a full month of transfer window ahead of us. So, any craziness might happen. Who knows? Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care and peace.